A number of states report that demand for private school vouchers far exceeds expectations. It's putting some state budgets at risk. Corey DeAngelis is with us. He's from the American Federation for Children. Spell it out for me, please. How popular are these voucher programs?
I mean, it's extremely popular, Stu. We're winning so much, I'm almost getting tired of winning. And that's what these articles show, where the Democrats are terrified that so many families are flocking to education options when they're given that opportunity. In states like Arizona, Democrat Governor Katie Hobbs suddenly becomes a fiscal conservative only when it comes to school choice, and says that giving families an option like she had when she was a kid, when she went to private school, would somehow bankrupt the state. But they're using Common Core math or something, because the public schools spend twice as much as the voucher. In Arizona, they spend over $14,000 per kid. You give a family an opportunity to choose, they only get to take about $7,000 per student. It saves taxpayer money, but they're only looking at one side of the equation, the cost, and not the benefit.
School choice is really only available in a widespread way in Republican states. Is that right?
That's right. It's on the Republican Party platform, and it's really ballooned over the past couple of years, where conservatives got to look at what was happening in the classroom. Parents who thought that their kids were in good public schools because of their standardized test scores started to see something that was more important, whether the school's curriculum aligned with the family's values. So these parents have woken up, and they're basically a new special interest group holding politicians accountable. And if we want to expand it to blue states too, we might want to look towards the Educational Choice for Children Act, which I testified in favor of yesterday. 128 House Republicans are all signed on to it, including the new speaker.
That's what I wanted to ask. We've got a new speaker, Mike Johnson. And is he in favor? I mean, he's a conservative guy. I know he's a social conservative guy. He must be very much in favor of this school choice deal you've got going.
Absolutely. Mike Johnson is a co-sponsor on the bill, the Educational Choice for Children Act. There's 128 Republicans signed on in the House, about 30 of them signed on in the Senate, but they should all be signed on. This is a Republican Party platform issue nationally. Republican voters, according to Real Clear Opinion Research, have 80% support of Republican Americans supporting school choice. So this is a GOP litmus test issue, and it's also on the House. The U.S. House Commitment to America agenda to include school choice. So this is the way to get it done, and we should super spread school choice to red states and to blue states.
I would like to know the names of Democrats who oppose school choice but send their own children to private schools. I think there's quite a few.
Yeah, I mean, you look at Joe Biden, the president, he went to private school, sent his kids to private school. Nancy Pelosi, Governor Gavin Newsom, Roy Cooper, governor of North Carolina, he declared a state of emergency over school choice this year, but he sent his own kid to private school. Total hypocrites. It's all across the board, too. It's almost surprising when you don't find that they're hypocrites on school choice. In Texas, where I'm from, the chair of the Texas House Democrats, Trey Martinez Fisher, he sent his own kids to private school, went to private school himself at one point, but then he fights as hard as possible against every day against expanding that opportunity to lower income Texans. It's about time everybody has that choice, not just this whole school choice for me, but not for the hypocrisy from the Democrats.
Corey DeAngelis, you, sir, are making real progress. Come back soon and tell us what more progress you've got for us. All good stuff.